Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2025 Kettle Award recipient Tony Jacobs as he presents the 2026 Kettle Award to Anton Vincent.
Thank you. Standing here tonight, I can't help but think back to a year ago when I was honored with this recognition. It was a career-defining moment, one that made me truly understand what it means to be part of this legacy. Since its inception 80 years ago, only 79 individuals have ever received the Kettle Award. It's a small circle, but one that represents the very heartbeat of our industry. This year, we welcome someone who unquestionably belongs in that number. A leader who has navigated one of the most challenging chapters in our industry's history with remarkable clarity and purpose. Anton, what you've built at Mars is truly remarkable. You took on one of the biggest, most complex businesses in this industry and made it even better. More innovative, more focused, and more relevant to today's consumer. And through all of it, you never lost sight of the community this industry exists to serve. That takes real vision and real conviction. Anton, it is my great privilege to welcome you into this small but accomplished group. On behalf of the NCSA and everyone in this room, congratulations. Now, please join me on stage to accept the 2026 Kettle Award.
All right, well look, I passed the first test tonight, which I was told to wear a tie. So you can tell my assistant and my wife that I passed that. Look, first of all, I want to say a big congratulations to Elaine. It is fantastic when you have the opportunity to actually create something. Everybody can't create. I am not a creator. I am a facilitator. I make sure creation happens. So thank you, Elaine, and thank you for everything that you do for this industry. I also want to take an opportunity to thank the committee as well. There are so many deserving leaders that could be standing on this stage today. And my mother taught me a long time ago to never take anything for granted. And I don't take this for granted. I am deeply honored to receive this award. Now, I'm going to tell you a small story about someone that I've never met before. But I know this story intimately. I am charged with carrying his company well into the future. In 1923, a man in a small factory in Minneapolis, Minnesota, a town I spent most of my adult time in, was broke for the fourth time. He survived polio. He survived 4 bankruptcies. He survived divorce. He survived public collapse. And he was about to try one more time, to convince Americans to pay 5 cents for a chocolate bar. His name was Franklin Clarence Mars. That chocolate bar was Milky Way. We celebrated 100 years of Milky Way 2 years ago. Now, I can't tell you what an honor it is to work at a company like Mars. We are very simple in what we're about. We want to have a great global economic model, but we also want to leave the world just a little bit better than we found it. I do it like this. We are about elite consistency. Elite consistency. My job is to take this company to the next 100 years. Now I will tell you that I can't do that the other leaders that can't do that, without leaders and without team members who help leaders make the, look good. So I know I have a Mars crew here tonight. So while this award is about me, I want to acknowledge them. I want to ask all my Mars team members to stand up and make just a little bit of noise tonight.
Yeah, let's go!
Now, the second thing is, Tony was very nice in making, saying some very nice words. I just want to make sure that we tape that and send it to my boss and the board. Because you get some really nice statistics in there, Tony, and I'm sure that, I want to make sure to do that. But look, you guys know that we're about to go into our next horizon. Last year, we closed a $35.3 billion deal to acquire the Kettle Company, a spin-out of the Kellogg Company. And we acquired not good brands, but incredible brands that we're going to take into the future. So our North American team now has the pleasure, the privilege, the responsibility of marketing over 45 brands here in North America. And so while history may be prologue, the future is what pushes us forward. And so to our new Kellanova team members, we're all now Martians. And we appreciate you, and we're looking forward to taking ourselves into the future. Look, a big thank you to this industry. I've been in many industries, and this one is unique. While we compete vigorously, and trust me, I know we do, we're one community. My service on the NCA board and being a fixture in this community is some of the best professional work that I've had an opportunity to do in my life. And I thank you for your commitment. I thank you for your wonderful and beautiful products. I thank you for making the industry elevate year after year after year. Elite consistency, elite resilience. That's what this industry is about. Thank you.